Hi, I'm Dr. Kenneth Fink. I'm a medical oncologist at Zimmer Cancer Center at New Hanover Regional Medical Center, Wilmington, North Carolina. Prevention of cancer is a very important topic, and I think folks are very interested in that. Treating cancer is one thing, but preventing it is certainly the better approach to cancer in general. It turns out that cancer definitely can be prevented, and things that seem to cause it are, believe it or not, are food. When we look at causes for cancer, 70% of them can probably be said to be caused by the food that we eat. Now, eating a healthy diet is what your doctor will almost always tell you. But the way you eat the food and the way you prepare some food is also very important. One of the most important things we tell folks is to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. We know that in nature there are just so many good forms of ways of preventing cancer in the food that we eat. Our foods contain antioxidants, especially the fruits and vegetables. Eating fruits and vegetables at least 5 times a day is probably the best preventative form for getting these types of cancers. Now, the type of cancers I'm talking about are mostly colon cancers, cancers of the gastrointestinal system, of course, where your food will actually be digested. But other cancers as well, prostate cancer, breast cancer, can also be related to the food that we eat. So emphasizing fruits and vegetables is one of the most important things. As far as avoiding certain foods, it's not so much the foods that we need to avoid, but the way we prepare food. When we take meats, for example, and we put them on a high temperature grill or fry them, we're putting the protein in that kind of meat and putting it at a high temperature. That can cause carcinogens or cancer-causing chemicals to actually be formed by the way it's being cooked. So I generally recommend that folks try not to eat foods cooked at a very high temperature, try not to grill them too much, try not to fry them too much. Baking and broiling are probably a little bit better. Boiling would be the best. But of course that's a little bit hard to do. Once in a while eating foods cooked at high temperature is definitely okay, but try to reduce it as much as possible. As far as other cancers that can be prevented, certainly lung cancer can be prevented by avoiding smoking. Everyone really knows that pretty well at this point. That has to be emphasized though, because obviously there's still a lot of smokers, and we try to tell everybody get off the smoking as soon as possible. And we have various ways of getting people help in that regard. We have new medications that can help people get off cigarettes. As far as the other cancers that can be prevented, certainly skin cancer can be prevented by reducing sun exposure. You need a little bit of sun exposure because it's good for your bones. It gets you more vitamin D into your bloodstream and helps your bones. But keeping your sunburns way down, try to use using a lot of sunscreen is certainly emphasized by all doctors and is highly recommended. And just those are some of the ways that cancer can be prevented.